Hi everyone and welcome. In this video, we'll take a close look at one of the fastest growing and most in-demand programming languages. That's right, we'll talk about Python, and more specifically, why you should definitely learn it in 2021, and how long does it take to master it. For more super practical videos like this one, make sure to subscribe to our channel right now. If you have just started programming or are looking for a career change, you've probably heard about Python, or perhaps someone has even recommended it to you as the best programming language to learn. Well, there are many reasons why even those who once shied away from it and enthusiastically defended other programming languages are now instead slowly moving towards the super intuitive and easy to learn Python. Think about it. In a yearly survey for the most loved programming languages conducted by Stack Overflow in 2015, Python was near the bottom, 10th place in the list. However, jumping forward to the most recent survey in 2020, Python comes in at 3rd place. In the same survey back in 2015, Python came 3rd on the list of the most in-demand programming languages. But guess what? In the latest survey conducted in 2020, it led the competition with a respectable margin. And this is certainly powerful evidence that people do more and more work using Python. But what are the factors behind Python's high demand and increasing popularity? And more importantly, why is learning Python one of the best decisions you could make in 2021? Here are the top 5 reasons. Number 1. Python is simple and syntax friendly. Python's creator, Guido van Rossum, had a clear vision for it. Make it as simple to understand as plain English. In retrospect, this might have been a little too optimistic. Nevertheless, Python aims to emphasize readability and the use of significant whitespace. In other words, it strives to be as close to the human language as possible. So, it's no surprise that it didn't take long before people came to love Python because of its syntax and dynamic typing nature, which makes it extremely easy to master even for individuals without a technical background. Reason number 2. Extremely rich libraries. One of the reasons why Python's popularity is growing so rapidly and is adopted by so many organizations is that it's an open-source language that allows you to take advantage of extremely rich libraries. Python libraries do all the heavy lifting for you. Whatever the topic, in most cases, there's an already existing Python library, and all you need to know is how to use it. Sounds pretty good, right? At the same time, if you would like to, Python gives you the flexibility for you to develop some custom functionalities on your own, as it is a general-purpose language. Very good. The 3rd reason why you should learn Python in 2021 is that it has an extensive online documentation. Python was first released in 1991. Since then, the language has kept adapting to the latest advancements. However, with an increasing number and depth of Python libraries, documentation became more and more important. Fortunately, Python is very neatly documented, and most of its libraries have accompanying documentation, allowing you to start quickly. For many libraries, you'll even find example code, where you can see the functions implemented. So, reading the documentation is a good way to actually learn Python and become better at it at any stage of your learning process. Reason number 4. An awesome community. Python is an open-source language, meaning it's free to use and everyone can contribute to the writing and maintenance of its code and libraries. Indeed, a lot of people, and even companies, have dedicated time and effort to expand and perfect this programming language. As a matter of fact, a big part of what makes Python so attractive is the amazing community. There are many active groups and forums for Python, which is always very useful if you get stuck with something while coding and need some advice. This is especially helpful to new users. Last but not least comes reason number 5. Python's diverse applications. With Python in your toolbox, you can be a software engineer, Python developer, automation tester, data analyst, data scientist, and many other jobs related to scripting. Python is just about everywhere these days, which makes it very special and unique. Of course, these roles require other skills on top of Python proficiency, but it is a great starting point. By now, I bet you're asking yourself the question, how long does it take to learn Python? And the answer is, not long at all. For a complete novice learning how to program in Python, it takes about 3 months of relatively consistent study, based on our own estimate. However, if you are planning to use Python for data science, that is, data analytics or machine learning, the timeline is actually shorter. Because data science requires very specific use of the language, it should take between a month and 2 to understand the fundamentals. Full disclosure, we're basing this on the rate our students are completing our own data science training. The 365 Data Science program takes about 200 hours to complete. Among other topics, it includes the fundamentals of mathematics, statistics, and Python. It also introduces more advanced topics, such as using Sklearn, NumPy, and Pandas for data preprocessing and machine learning. In addition, there are dedicated courses that cover deep learning with TensorFlow 1 and TensorFlow 2 libraries for neural networks. So, if you're truly committed and devote 5 hours of your day to learning, it should take you about 1 month to learn the main principles for data science analysis in Python. Now you know why Python has been steadily growing in popularity among developers and companies across numerous industries. It really seems to be beloved by the community, both by front and back-end users. And with its wide variety of functionalities, it's clear why both small and large-scale companies are increasingly using it. Curious about the current job market for Python? Subscribe to our channel and turn on your notifications for our next video, where we'll discuss the most in-demand Python job roles, the locations with the most Python jobs offers, additional experience and education you might need to start a career with Python, and plenty more. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.